up, YouTube? It's your boy Riku the Best, better than the rest, aka the Dark Knight. You call me the good for today. Coming at you with another Dragon Ball Legends. Hopefully we get some human players this time on raiding match. Actually, you know what? We're not doing a PvP video because I got matched up with AI again. So I'm just gonna do the team building video and the tips and tricks as far as in battle right now. All right, so we're gonna do this right at this event because I can still level up my other characters. I'm gonna pick my grind team. Yes, I have no buffers. Well, yeah, I do. Everyone has a Z ability, but it may not work out for all my other units like I want to. But regardless, yeah, we're gonna pick this team. Still gonna level up the other units. I'm gonna show you, honestly, I don't know too many people. I probably played against one person that did this. That's about it. So I'm still gonna pick Krillin. I'm gonna pick Krillin. Let me pick this Goku, Krillin, and then let me pick Goku because I like not dying. And I'm gonna show you the method of getting ki and building up your evasion meter while attacking at the same time. It's a really helpful method. Basically, you're gaining ki and evasion while attacking them. It's not what you think it is. It's not like overly complicated. It's a helpful trick. You know, instead of tapping each individual attack and just, you know, do a melee rush into another melee rush. No, don't do that. So Raditz is gonna start for the ki blast. I'm just gonna dodge. Yep. Let's attack. Look at my evasion. Look at my ki going up. Just move up a little bit. Then melee. He's still staggered until he gets to that, you know, into his iron stance, so to speak. I'm gonna do it since I won't do as much damage. I technically dodged AI. I'm just saying. That's fine. Ki blast. The last one is a ki blast. Okay, I'm gonna show you right here. So I'm gonna be getting a lot of ki while I'm attacking. So 70 is going up. I was almost 10 ki right there. Evasion is well, my evasion is already maxed. But regardless, this is the best way to attack and get evasion and ki at the same time. But of course, I can do it faster if my you know, you can time it better if my phone wasn't laggy. I can time it better. You see how many times I'm attacking? That's crazy. And we're just gonna get that out the way. So that's really one helpful method. We're just gonna ki blast. I couldn't dodge for some reason. That's fine. My boy Goku is gonna finish this. Stop spamming. Wow, this blast attack is very high. You know, I'm just gonna get my Dragon Ball, rush up, get my ki back. Rush up, do melee, just regular, that's enough. That's generally the idea. So now the main point I really want to talk about, team building. Okay, so one thing, I'm gonna start from scratch, of course, so I'm gonna go over the characters. We're gonna start from scratch. So first thing you definitely wanna look at is keep at least four or five people that you can actually use as in high level, ready for battle type of units. And then the next thing you wanna look at is Z ability, as well as obviously main ability, unique ability. Not all units have good abilities in general, like all the way down. So his Z ability, very basic, increase max base health to Saiyan units. Of course, this does not apply to Krillin, does not apply to Pan, does not apply to Kid Gohan, does not apply to hybrid Saiyans or humans, obviously. So that's an example. Oh, let me go back to this unique ability. Like I said in previous video, main ability, unique ability, they have to be in battle. Z ability, they do not. So that's where it's going to come into play as far as other units buffing the main units in the team. Couple good examples I talked about in the previous videos. Frieza, he gives HP to green units. Nappa, he increases the damage output versus yellow units. So Nappa is good for that, beating yellow units. Yamcha buffs green units as well. Dodoria, I don't remember exactly what he does. So like I said, with the people that you don't use in battle, you really have to pay attention to their Z ability. So Dodoria, red base strike attack during battle. So he's gonna buff up my Super Saiyan Goku melee damage, which is good if I was basing the team around Super Saiyan Goku. So I can throw in maybe, you know, my strongest units. You take Charlotte out, put Goku right there, and then I could throw in Pikkon. When I level Pikkon up, you know, he's gonna be up there in the top 4, top 5, and then the last person I can throw in is probably Gohan or this Goku. But the thing is, I don't have a stronger green unit, so that's my weakness right now. I don't have a very strong green unit. I have to deal with the hero unit of Gohan that I have. So I can cover all the colors besides purple, which I have for Krillin, and I may just... yeah, and Krillin. I'm only taking him out for the sake of I have to limit break him. He's not ready yet for battle. So I'm only gonna put one buffer in. So if I were to put in Nappa, all my units would do more damage to yellow type units versus enemy. Krillin, he's self-sufficient. He gives himself health via His main ability gives him 25% HP, and he gets health off of the key items. Right here. The form of like the key cards, he gets health off this, 10%, yes. Going over to his Z ability, purple base blast defense, he increases the blast defense off purple units. So, of him basically. He's self-sufficient, he increases his own stats. Of course, that would work for other purple units if I had better ones, but I do not. So, he would be the one that I'll fight with. He's a good unit as far as getting health back. He's just low on damage. Was he support defensive unit? He's defense. Okay, so yeah, he's not gonna be high on damage. You can take him out. He's easily replaceable. Gohan is only there for placement, as I've said. I don't have a stronger green unit. I try to cover every type. You can throw in somebody like Raditz. Raditz is he's pretty strong. He has a good Z ability. His Z ability is only for Saiyans though, so it wouldn't really help me out too much because I have hybrid Saiyans and I have people like Pikkon on my team. So it wouldn't really work out. Yeah, Saiyan base health, the max base health, 15%. So if I was building a Saiyan team, I could utilize Pikkon. So I have to take out, I could utilize Raditz. So I can take him out. He wouldn't work. He's a hybrid Saiyan. Throwing Goku, I would need some different color. I would generally throw in that Goku, yes, but I don't like throwing in like the same color units. But yeah, if I had the purple Vegeta, he would be perfect for this team. I don't think there's a yellow Saiyan unit other than this Goku, but that's just an example. Nappa will increase all their damage versus the opponent yellow units. Raditz will increase everybody's health since everyone is a Saiyan. Pretty much everyone is damn Goku on my team. For my other example teams, no, don't save. My base Goku, so this is a little too much buffing, I would say, because he increases base defense. Vegeta increases, what is it, blast defense? Once it load up. No, that's nice art. He increases blast attack. Increases my blast attack for that Goku. Since he has blast attack, low blast attack by him being a melee unit. Tien increases strike defense. So I'm getting both my defenses covered, I believe, and my blast attack. So that Goku is going to be buffed immensely by these 3 units without even being in battle, because the top 3 units will be the ones in battle. Unfortunately, if they have like units that beat your color, if they have like a lot of green, you're going to be at a disadvantage only with having 3 units. But I wouldn't have 3 buffers or 3 people to buff your main units with their Z ability. I'll at least have 2. 3 is kind of too much. It limits you to variety for switching out certain units depending on what the opponent has. They could have every damn color on their team. If they can just pick all green, they're going to have a big advantage over you, because you're not going to have any type of advantage over a green because you don't have any purple. It's mostly blue. So that's what I mean by not having as many people sitting in the people on the bench, you know, as far as using their Z ability to buff the people that's in front, the ones that are going to be in battle. So I wouldn't have 3, I'll at least have 2, but that's an example. Like I said, a good balanced team would be like a Saiyan team, right? That's buffing everybody. Nappa buffing everybody's damage versus yellow units. That's a good example. Let me see if there's other teams I can make. So let's try to make one with around Pikkon. He buffs his own HP by 17% by, you know, buffing yellow units. Let me see what Tien does. And that was a Z ability, so he doesn't necessarily have to be in battle. Helps out a lot. Base strike defense, 20% to yellow units. So we can put him, we can also throw in Spirit-Bound Goku. He's a defensive unit. Try to have it a little balanced, you know, have some variety in color. His ability is Saiyan base strike defense. That's fine. His Z ability won't matter as much. He's going to be in battle. Of course, it can still, you know, apply while in battle. But, you know, you can still put him on the team. So, matter of fact, we can throw in Krillin. We can throw in Mercenary Tao. Mercenary Tao is going to buff Krillin. Critical Tien is going to buff himself and Pikkon. And the last person can be something of different colors, so you can have some type of variety, some type advantage over the opponent. Maybe somebody like Goku. So I know it looks a little confusing. Mercenary Tao buffs Krillin. Tien buffs Pikkon. We can actually take out this Goku and put in another Goku. We can keep that Goku in, because the main lineup can be, you know, actually no, we can take him out. He's a good unit, don't get me wrong, but I'm just trying to do something, you know, specific. Okay, we can just throw in a strong unit. So I'm gonna throw in that base Goku. He only gives a buff to Goku or Saiyan units pretty much. But Mercenary Tao is gonna buff Krillin critical. Tien is gonna buff Pikkon, I think it was defense, strike defense. And the thing about this is, we can have Pikkon, Goku, and Krillin in battle. So basically when Krillin dies, Goku gets a boost to his blast attack 30% boost when Krillin dies in battle. Krillin should survive for a while with him regaining his own health via main ability and the key cards. And he's gonna have his critical boosted as well by Mercenary Tile, which is a good idea because Krillin's a very weak unit. Boosting his critical will give him some type of decent damage output. Pikkon, you don't necessarily need Tien. Honestly, you can take out Tien for somebody that buffs Saiyans. Hell, you can throw in Nappa. You're gonna do extra damage to yellow type units. You know, just keep in mind what units work with each other. Krillin works well with Super Saiyan Goku. He dies, he gets stronger. Vegeta works well with Nappa. Okay, so when he's on the team with Vegeta, he gets 10%. I can just go click on it. When he's on the team with Vegeta, he gets 20% to strike damage if he's actually in battle with them. I'm pretty sure Vegeta may have a similar ability. Who knows? Outrageous Health. This is a very good key ability. Very good main ability for Nappa. And his Z ability, yeah, like I said, he increases damage to yellow units. And then you have Nappa buffing everybody damage versus yellow units. Mercenary Tile buffing Krillin's critical rate. Krillin dies, Goku gets boosted by 30% blast attacks. You know, it's these little things you have to keep in mind with Z ability. Their unique ability you really have to pay attention to. Hopefully that kind of gives you an idea on how to look at team building, on who to put on what team, how many buffers or whatnot. Like I said, I try to have at least 2 so I can have some type of variety. So if somebody picks like all red and I can, you know, switch over to my Goku. If somebody picks like multiple yellow, I can switch over to Goku, etc, etc. Only type I don't have advantage over of is blue, but that's perfectly fine because I can just not bring Goku, bring in the top 3 units. That way it does neutral damage to blue units. But that's pretty much the idea. Like I said, hopefully it gives you guys, you know, a better perspective on team building. You do it how you do it, all right? Let's just give you more ideas, more ways to think about making them. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Thank you guys for watching. Jana, bye.